Well, the finance minister has also brought more clarity to the employment status of scores of persons who were hired by the government just before the elections. Our Janae Noel Ferguson has that.
Finance Minister the Honorable Peter Turnquest in his budget contribution Wednesday said the crux of the government's fiscal problem is its mushrooming expenditure. The Deputy Prime Minister said the situation was exacerbated under the former administration through reckless spending, making a review or audit of government expenditure necessary. Now, he gave examples of contracts for sidewalks that he said led to nowhere, and employment contracts, especially those in Ackland, signed days before the May 10th general elections.
It's 41 people, Mr. Speaker, in Ackland, who are calling, trying to find out how they're going to get paid and when they're going to get paid. 41, Mr. Speaker. May 9. And Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, what is egregious about that, Mr. Speaker, is that the previous administration gave these people the impression that they were going to be long-term employees. Mr. Speaker, the contract, though, for those people is 3 months. And so, Mr. Speaker, I don't know what they were going to do when if they were, heaven forbid, successful. But they've got these people on a 3-month contract, and when the 3 months is up, this government is going to have to make a decision. But they want to stand up and claim victimization.
Now, Leader of Opposition Business Glenys Hanna-Martin questioned whether or not this would mean massive job losses across the civil service. Turnquest, however, said it was those employment contracts that the government is concerned about.
And it is, as you go through this brush back and forth, cutting your cloth, is it likely to involve termination of people in the public service?
Government of the Bahamas will not put more on the Bahamian people than the revenue that we generate can bear. Simple. We cannot continue to carry as if there is fat and plenty. So no, we are not terminating any civil servants. That's not the plan.
With a hefty national debt, the Deputy Prime Minister added that the 25 quasi-government agencies will also be reviewed. He listed the criteria to determine the viability of these agencies. That includes efficiency, productivity, and profitability. During this year's budget, some $429 million is being spent on government subventions, $70+ million more due to the introduction of national health insurance.
Unlike the previous government, who can tell you national health insurance can be free, I can tell you there's no such thing as a free lunch. It doesn't exist. If I provide you a service over here for free, somebody over here got to pay for it. That is how it is. And so when we look at these government agencies, these government corporations, we have to objectively look at the structures. We're going to have to make a decision about that going forward. Because clearly it is unacceptable and not sustainable the way that we've been going.
Now, debate on the budget continues. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.